Hey guys, and what's going on? Rounded Tic Tac here, and welcome back to another channel update. I haven't posted a video in a long time, and this video isn't going to be anything fancy. It's unedited, but I just need to vent. If you don't want to watch this video, that's fine as well, and just give you an idea of what I have planned for this channel and a little bit of a background about why there hasn't been any content. It's due to a lot of my own mental state, but it also has a bit to do with the gaming world in general. So we're just going to talk about it for a little bit. It's my channel. It's kind of what I want to do at the moment and tell you what I plan to do. At least it's a plan in the future. So let's go back to where it all started, and that would be Fortnite Save the World. I know a lot of my more recent subscribers is for Outriders, and when new content for that game comes out, I'll probably cover it. But let's start at the beginning. Fortnite Save the World came out, and my channel did pretty well for the size game that Fortnite Save the World was. I was covering all of the endgame stuff, and my channel became pretty well known as the go-to place for Save the World content. Me and another buddy of mine, Demon Joe France, we were covering Save the World together, and eventually that game died. It died for really shitty reasons, if I'm being completely honest. The game still probably to this day has the most potential of any third-person shooter I've ever played in my entire life. The building, the base defense, the characters, the storyline, all of it, A tier. It is just so damn good, and then the developers just let the game die. I just want you to put yourself in my position and feeling that way, of you doing your dream job, actually getting some traction, and covering a game that you absolutely love, and you can't do anything about it failing. It really does do a mental mindfuck on you. It really, really does. Because even though it wasn't your fault that your channel died out or the game died out, you still feel helpless while all this is happening. After that game died out, my options were scarce. I could have gone to Destiny 2. I chose not to, and I was waiting for Outriders. I had peeped the game a long time into its development cycle, and I was waiting patiently for the game to come out. Enter a lot of the new subscribers. I was lucky enough to get into the ambassador program for Outriders. I got some inside information, which let me get some jump time, some leap on videos and information that are coming out. So that's what we did. We got all of the new information, we made all the videos, we covered Devastator specifically because nobody else was doing that, and again, my channel did well. And then again, the game died out, and I just kind of lost confidence in doing videos, lost motivation to do videos, and didn't want to start from scratch again. So instead of going at it and trying to find something else to do, I just kind of let my depression consume me and just allow me to not give a shit about what happened. I lost my stream schedule because of COVID. I couldn't stream when I wanted to. I lost that audience. I stopped making videos on YouTube. I lost you guys, and it all just compounded on top of each other, and I stopped caring. Not that I don't care about the people that I've met and the community that I've built. It's just that I couldn't mentally wake up every day, sit on my computer, to basically put a bunch of effort and time into something that's dying, and there's nothing I can do about it. So where does that leave us today? Well, like I said, if anything Outriders does come out, I do plan on covering it, but that's just kind of for a nostalgia sake. I don't know if anything is planned to come out, and if it is, I don't know if anything is planned to be able to even save Outriders unless they remap the entire game and it becomes more of a Destiny open world, kind of pay as you go. Not pay as you go, but with, weekly updates, new weapons, etc., etc. Seasons, rather. Make it like a season game. Personally, the infrastructure for Outriders is there, and it's one of the only games ever where I've said I wish it was a games as a service, because the entire infrastructure for a successful game is there as a service game. On top of all of this that is happening, my landlord, due to the booming housing market on the East Coast where I live, is kicking me out of my condo because they want to sell it. So I'm also in the process of moving, which just completely throws off every ounce resemblance, minuscule resemblance of any sort of schedule that I possibly do have. So with no real schedule, no real games that I'm interested in to cover and everything like that, I just kind of let everything go by the wayside. The only other thing that I could do was cover New World, and I planned on doing it. I figured at least half of my 40,000 subscribers would be playing it, but even that game didn't grab my interest. Yes, the first couple of weeks it was out, I was nonstop grinding it, which is something I just want to talk about real quick, and that's going to segue into what's to come for the channel. I kind of had a revelation the other day where I realized why I make the kind of content I do. I make late game video guides because I have the opportunity to grind the game that most people don't. I am able to sit at my computer for 8 to 10 hours a day, get 3, 4, 5, 6 levels ahead of the general curve, and be able to bring you that content 1, 2, 3 days earlier than most people. But I've realized the reason I do that is to feed my own gaming addiction and not actually make content. That's what happened in New World specifically. I had to jump on the game. On the server I chose to be on, I was in the 1% of people who hit 60 first. I was very, very ahead of the curve, and I could have put out a ton of videos. But my addiction to the game beat out my need or want to make those videos. And I can't do that anymore if I want to continue doing this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go get a job, and I can't do this anymore. I need to treat this as bringing at least some sort of content to the masses, bare minimum twice a week, preferably more than that. So coming to that realization that my addiction to gaming has beaten my need to or want to make videos, I need to change that. And that's going to lead into the last point of this little video is I'm not 100% sure what's to come for this channel, but I know it's going to be different. I'm thinking about covering games / gaming news / gaming things that are to come instead of picking a single game, grinding it to the ends of the earth, putting out 10, 15, 20 videos about the late game experience, and then the game die, and I have to start all over again. I get too attached, my addiction to gaming gets too attached, and it does too much on my mental health to continue to do that for me. What the plan is going to be is on the side, I'm also going to start taking some more Photoshop and Illustrator classes to kind of fine tune my craft of thumbnails or photo touch-ups or stuff like that. I might post some, personal videos like that from time to time. Maybe. I think I have a pretty good eye for at least a damn good thumbnail. So we're going to work on that. That may happen here. I know people on my stream like to watch me do those videos, but I think the main kind of content is going to be covering new things instead of covering one thing. I think that's where we're going to go. I'm going to attempt it once I move in 2 weeks and get all set up in my new office and have kind of more room to experiment with and be loud and more creative with my videos, because currently I don't have that option. I'm in a very small room in the middle of my house, and yeah. So thank you guys if you watch this. Thank you for being a fan. If you still enjoy this, let me know if you did play New World. I'm no longer playing it. There's so many bugs in the goddamn game. I say to my friends in my community on Twitch, I've never seen a game die as fast as Outriders did, but I'm pretty sure New World beat it. I know Outriders 2 months in, people are still playing. I still had 200-300 viewers on my stream. New World, on the other hand, holy shit, that is a dumpster fire. It is so much fun to watch it all play out on other news channels and stuff. So that's the idea, guys. That's where I plan on going with this. Let me know what you guys think. If you watched it, cool. If not, no big deal. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you more often in 2 weeks' time with some different kind of content. And until then, stay safe out there. TikTok out.